Factorio review. This is the video game Factorio. This is the beginning of the game. I'm going to tell you, I am so frustrated with this game. I know it's really popular and it looks like it's a really great game to play. I don't want to play this game ever again. There's so many other great games that I can play. So basically, you start out with this guy, and he is apparently alone on a planet or something. I actually built this structure. There was another structure over here that I built, but it looks like it's gone from the autosave. But everything about this game is just absolutely horrible. Like, the icons are so small, I don't want to have to hover over an icon to read what it says. You know, they should have made it a lot. Look how big the screen is. You know, make it bigger. And to figure out, like, what you have to put where was just a pain. Another thing is, like, what is this thing? I know it's some sort of a smelter. It says stone furnace, but it does not look like a stone furnace. And there's these things over here, really not sure what they are. So you see in other players playing, and they've got all these factories. This game is the type of game where you have to go and craft things. And I don't want to have to do that. I just want to build a factory. It's a crafting game. And it's a survival game. There are monsters on the planet or something like that. You can do the trees also. I don't know if you can craft that. But what does this have to do with building a factory? And why is this guy building a factory? It doesn't make sense. Maybe he needs to build a spaceship. I don't know. But the game concept of building a factory and crafting are two things that should be completely separate. There aren't people that like to play both types of games, except for maybe young people who haven't had a lot of experience with video games. So now, this is not the tutorial. I hit the continue. I came out of the tutorial. The tutorial was a complete pain. As an example, when you move, your guy is behind the window. So I seem to remember I was moving things around and they were disappearing, and I would move something and be like, where is it? And if you close the window, it would come back. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was a guy. I don't know. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You shouldn't have to read a game story to tell you how to play the game, and you shouldn't have to read a tutorial. I mean, the game should be self-explanatory in some respect. You see, like this is some sort of an object. It says spaceship wreck medium, and it has a little square. What does that square mean? I can put that in the spaceship wreck. Who cares? So it's not known what these things are here for. Oh, it looks like that's a small map. If that's the edge of the map, yeah, the map is really small. So that's another issue that you got to deal with when you build your magic factory over here. You got a small map to build on. So one of the things the game was saying was that there's a recipe. Have you ever heard of a recipe when you build a machine? They're not recipes. When you build machines, you use blueprints. And to be honest, so it had me build a machine that was mining rocks, and it was putting them into a box. But I didn't know why I was doing this. Second of all, I have no idea how to do this. Like over here, we have weapons and armor. Oh, okay. I seem to recall it was the letter, you press the letter E. If you're playing the game and you don't have the tutorial, how do you know you press the letter E? Why don't they make like a little link you press on that opens up the E? So that was another mistake that they made. So this is the drill. And it says I have not enough ingredients. They're called raw materials. So it says I need a stone furnace, but there's a stone furnace right here with no ingredients. So in order to make this, it says I need a stone furnace. I already have a stone furnace. So what do I do? It doesn't make sense. It says I need 5 rocks. So we'll try for the 5 rock. So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That should be enough. Now keep in mind, I don't care for crafting games. Maybe I did when I was a kid, but now I don't. I want to play the factory game. So now it says everything is good. Okay, so here's an example where what's going on? The guy is behind this window. How do I add this? Okay, there it is. In the tutorial, it says that oh, it does show what the fuel is, so I can put like coal over here. And the guy, he's going to go over here and pick up the stuff that's coming out. As far as I know, you can't rotate the screen. Did it stop producing? So he will pick up whatever is on the ground. And you can't really see, but something I guess comes out of there. Maybe it's highlighted right there. And he picks it up. So now what you do is you build a box. I don't remember what these are. You build a box. It says drops mined resources. You have to build a box that the resources go into. But I don't remember how to do it because this is not the tutorial. I loaded the tutorial, quit the game. It says over here, craft the wooden chest. What is this? Why would this just suddenly appear? And then how do you know you click on it and why is it going over here? What do I do? How do I craft it? Okay, well, I guess I figured it out. So the game is a little confusing, and I don't understand why you have to build a factory, take the items from the wooden chest. How do I do that? Oh, I think you have to drag it over here. I don't like games where you have to drag something. Why can't you just click on it? Okay. So then it does this. It says, oh, victory, game finished. You know, if that's a victory and the game is over, I really don't understand this game. I spent 14 minutes building this structure here, that structure there, and the box. So this looks like an abandoned mining site. And the machine has run out of fuel. And I don't understand why this guy cares. I understand it's a popular game, and maybe I would enjoy playing it, but I'm going to tell you, it's going to have a bit more of a learning curve. The graphics are absolutely horrible. When I say it's horrible, what I mean is it's just a little bit hard to see because they did not use like isometric graphics. A little bit hard to see, and the icons are too small, maybe because the game was written a long time ago. I don't like the way the colors, you know, it's like a dark color on another dark color. It doesn't make it easy to see. And nobody knows what any of these things are. I mean, I know now that this is like a furnace. Oh, I guess these are mining stuff and putting it on the conveyor belt. And I guess I got to put a box over here. I mean, oh, it's okay. The robotic arm needs fuel. And then, oh, come on, don't annoy me with this crap. So the arm is putting things in the box. This is not fun to me. So it's more of a crafting game and not so much of a factory building game. I might be wrong. You know, there's going to be somebody who says I'm wrong. I don't like this game. I have the right to not like it. Don't post, hey, you can't complain about this game. I don't want to hear it. I don't like the game. There's other games that I think are better than this. I don't play crafting games. In terms of factory games, you've got Good Company, which is a production game, and you've got all the tycoon games. And then there's the other one where there's like a planet and these trucks come out and you build basically the same thing as this, where you build conveyor belts. I don't remember the name of the game. It is on Steam. Okay, that's my review. You can find my video games at video-game-news.com. You can go to my video game forum at cheapbooks.cc. Don't expect to have any content about this game. And I do own cheapbooks.com, which is a textbook listing website. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.